Spain regained over the Philippines for 333 years, from 1565 to 1898. Since Spain was far from the country, the Spanish king ruled the islands through the Viceroy of Mexico, which was then another Spanish colony. When Mexico regained its freedom in 1821, the Spanish king ruled over the Philippines through the Governor-General. Spain established a centralized colonial government in the Philippines that was composed of a national government and the local governments that administered provinces, cities, towns, and municipalities. National government maintained peace and order, collected tax, and built schools and other public works. Political structure during that time, on top was the King of Spain, followed by the Governor-General, the king's representative and the highest-ranking official in the Philippines. The Governor-General and the other government officials had so much power that it was commonly abused. To investigate the abuses, there were bodies created: the Residencia, the Visita, the Royal Audiencia. The Residencia, this was a special judicial court that investigates the performance of a Governor-General. Then the Visita, the Council of the Indies in Spain sent a government official called the Visitador General. Then, the Royal Audiencia, or the highest court in the land, served as an advisory body to the Governor-General. In the provincial government, we have the Alcaldia, also known as the Alcalde Mayor, and the Corregimiento, also known as the Corregidor. Each province was divided into several towns, headed by Gobernador Cilios, or Little Governor. Their main duties were efficient governance and tax collection. The political conditions and the system in the Philippines under the 19th century had suffered from feudalistic and master-slave relationship by the Spaniards. In the 19th century, the Spaniards governed the Filipinos and the country. The Filipinos were sold as slaves to the Spaniards. The Spaniards claimed their taxes as they worked under the Spaniards' authority. Abuse sources in the administrative system.
There was the appointment of officials with inadequate qualifications, a lack of dedication to duty, and a lack of moral strength to reject corruption in exchange for material development. The Spaniards collected and squandered the Filipinos' money due to their power and authority.
There were two complicated functions to the unions of the church and state.
Number 3. The obtaining of the possession. The Spaniard had the authority to appoint the various rules due to their power. The appointment of the possessions is made by the highest binder, who is the country's Governor-General.
Term of office or term in office is the length of time a person, usually a politician, serves in a particular office. It is dependent on the desire of the king of the country.
Number 5. Distance of colony. The Spanish officials traveled to various places and the needs of the Philippines were ignored. They did not put too much attention to the needs of the other people. There were inadequate administrative supervisions. They were unable to face and solve the problems regarding to the Philippines. There were also overlapping of powers and privileges of officials, which made them competitive.
The 19th century saw significant political and social transformation, including social reform impacting education, poverty, and public health, as well as franchise reform. The Home Office was established in 1782 to oversee the domestic affairs of the United Kingdom, with a focus on law, order, and regulations.
They were corrupt during the 19th century, and the alcaldes or alcalde is considered as the most corrupt over the corrupts. The alcaldes or alcalde includes the administrators, judges, and military commandants. They usually have a 25 centimes or more liberal allowances and privileges to take a certain percentage of money from the total amount of taxes. There were also monopoly trades or business practices known as indulto para comercial.